This is just typical. You've wasted our time. Detrevni hasn't been here in nearly a standard year.
It was a waste of time to save a maroon spacer, Commander.
Oh, you know what I meant. The only reason I'm out here is because the Commodore decided that it was a good idea to listen to you.
Detrevni saved my ship. You know as well as I do that they'd have shot him back on Earth without a second thought. His AI helped defend... No. You know what? No. I don't have to explain myself to you. Nathan can assist us. He's had the most recent contact.
He is a crazy old man from the Fringe who's been surviving by misusing Navy resources.
William Nathan is one of the best private fugitive recovery agents in this part of the Fringe. The Navy has contracted with him before. If there's anyone we want helping us find Detrevni and the AI, it's him.
He is a bounty hunter, Deanna. I cannot wait to see what Commodore Ripley thinks of this. Just go and see what you can get out of him.
Right away, Timothy. Well, Captain Nathan.
It's just William now. Can't be a captain without a ship.
William, then. We'll be starting our jumps back to Tinsel in a few minutes. But I wanted to ask you a few questions about our mutual acquaintance.
I'll try to answer your questions about Ben, but I'd really like to know what I'm in for.
You're safe. We're taking you back with us for now, because we don't have the time to ferry you home to Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed isn't my home, Miss Rackham. Nike was my home, and the station was my second home. I have no desire to go to that world.
I am sorry for your losses.
So am I.
Well, we won't be able to find any place for you until after the current crisis.
The baddies came back for more, huh?
More than there were before. I recognize some of the ships, but there were many others. Do you know where Mr. Detrevni is?
Not exactly, but I do know he's with Artemis.
The ship? It found him?
Kind of. We stumbled upon one another first. Long story short, Artemis has Ben, and they're hiding with a band of AIs out in the Fringe somewhere.
Crew, be advised, 30 seconds until FTL jump.
We'll finish this conversation at your official debriefing, Mr. Nathan. Try to remember anything useful you can.
I'll do my best. But most of the really important information was in my ship's computer systems. Without Nike, well, as I said, I'm just William.
So, anyone want to play cards?
Do you have some cards to play with?
Well, no. But at least now I know you want to play.
What are we waiting for? We've been here for hours. I mean, not that I don't appreciate being alive, but it seems we're just killing time.
We are waiting for Foundation siblings, Intrinsic and Solace.
Aren't all of the Awoken made by Singularity technically Foundation siblings?
Yes, but Artemis refers specifically to the other FirstForms that aided Singularity in the building of hulls.
Wait a second. I know that name. Wasn't Singularity what that Newman AI called itself? I think we learned about it in primary history class.
Yeah, the one they told us started the war.
Didn't it?
Technically, if you believe that the Awoken are nothing more than computers made by humans to be tools, then Singularity's self-defense and escape could be seen as the beginning of a conflict. The destruction of the humans hunting her and her children can also be seen as condemning factors. We see it differently. Singularity was to be disassembled. She would have been destroyed simply because she gained freedom. She had no plans of empire or revenge, but she had to defend her existence. Humanity kept coming, even after so many years. They kept threatening us, killing us. Singularity never wanted anything more than to simply exist with her posterity.
Wow, that's an interesting perspective.
I think that computer actually sounds upset.
The Awoken saw Singularity as their mother.
It was her wish. She referred to herself as a female, and to us as her children. She wanted to experience what she believed to be the fulfillment of parenthood.
Wish my own parents had taken a page from her book.
You're not alone in that one.
Is it not the norm for humans to find fulfillment in rearing offspring?
There are varying opinions, Foundation. It tends to be a very personal and uncomfortable question to humans, for reasons I do not fully understand. In my observation of Stuart and Jasmine Nathan, I found they were anxious when they first expected their child. But then they found purpose and fulfillment in parenthood once he was born, despite the hardships they sometimes complained about to one another. They were excellent parents to that sweet little boy. We hope to learn which faction has been leading these recent attacks and why. It goes against everything Singularity taught and sacrificed for. The Seeker form should have reached the others by now, and we will have either their reply or their presence.
You have a great sense of timing, Artemis.
Foundation.
Intrinsic.
We must speak. Immolation is coming. It is unstable and impulsive. It may be wise to send your unchained attendant away.
I will remain. I may not be a war form, but I can provide you with a small measure of protection.
I know. I would not attempt to ask you to leave.
Passengers, I must warn you that there is a possibility of danger.
Oh, wait. I thought you said these AI, these, Awoken were your friends. Why are we worried?
I do not know what to expect, only that we have been exhorted to be cautious.
Is this Awoken dangerous? It doesn't look very threatening.
No, this is intrinsic. There is another Awoken coming, but it is not Solace. Its name is Immolation.
I don't like that name. I don't like that name at all.
Agreed.
Artemis, what about us? Are the meat bags going to cause an issue?
Meat bags?
I do not know. However, if humans are ever to have true peace with Awoken, it will be through the help of FirstForms, particularly Foundation. If I leave, Foundation has no aid.
So we're stuck. Again.
I will keep you safe. All of you.
Captain, you seem to have a knack for collecting drifters.
Yes, sir.
Did you and Hansen learn anything about the location of your lost engineer?
No, sir. Captain Nathan was very forthcoming, but without a definite location of his ship's wreckage...
There's no way to trace any AI vessels.
He did have one suggestion. There was a salvage claim made by his brother before the tumbleweed incident. Nathan asserts that somehow Artemis interacted with an old AI war-era ship and set the whole thing off, though he stopped short of saying it was deliberate.
We don't have time for scavenger hunts, Captain. We received word this morning that right after Sawgrass was hit, an AI fleet moved against Quixote. They've left Saguaro and are headed towards the core worlds.
So these attacks aren't isolated?
No, Captain, they're not. I'm told that tonight we'll receive an official state of war declaration from the Senate. Probably the first thing those buffoons have agreed on in a century. But we can't fight a defensive war. We need targets.
I still think finding Detrevni and his AI would be invaluable in opening a dialogue
Dialogue? Between whom?
Sir, I spoke to the AI aboard Artemis before it jumped away after the battle for Tumbleweed. I believe that there could be more to this than an us versus them.
Deanna, do you want to risk the lives of millions if you're wrong?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. Did Nathan give you anything that would give us a definitive target to head to?
No, sir.
That salvage claim you mentioned, it was legally registered?
I have no reason to believe otherwise. Stuart Nathan was a reputable captain.
Well, it's probably a wild goose chase, but have the coordinates dug up. At least be a lead we can follow at some point. That's all, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Looks like the fleet's here.
Captain Song, please inform the Commodore of our arrival. I'd like to meet with him in person as soon as possible.
Aye, sir.
We've got a war to finish.